Hey, listen, you already know who I am. My name is William Gibson from Team Banana. Are you feeling a little schizophrenic? Do you want some SILKSONG news? Are you a little fruity sometimes? If the answer to any of those questions is yes, then just sit down, shut up, subscribe to the channel, okay? Like, make sure you hit that little button, helps your boy out. Let's get into it. Just shut up. Tom Nook, first of all, I appreciate you tagging me in these posts, but next time you tag me, could you also tag me with a link to your supplier? I really want whatever you're on, because I don't know how you find these things. Let's open today's anime with this. Small news, Team Cherry has created a color changed and cropped version of one of their old key art to use as the game's icon on the Switch 2. He's talking about this kind of icon. You know these on your actual main Switch 2 homepage? That's the icon for Hollow Knight. So Team Cherry has made that version for SILKSONG. Here's how we know this. So the source is right here. I'm gonna tell you the source real quick just so you know it's legit. We're not faking any of this. There we go. This is the image we're talking about today. This is official Switch 2 website, okay? All official stuff. Now you might be thinking, wait Primacon, we have seen this key art before. What the fuck is new about this? That's what I thought too, but it's much deeper than it looks at surface level. Alright, sometimes you have to dig a little deeper to find the meat. So let's talk about that key art. So if you look closely, you can tell that her cloak and face are now brighter and the logo is in a different place. So Team Cherry did something. Now before you say it, I know what you're gonna say. It's as this commenter point out right here, that I don't think it's necessarily from Team Cherry since the key art and the white logo are both publicly available on Team Cherry's website, so it could have been put together by anyone, a good sign nonetheless. Now obviously without any evidence, the first counter argument would be, if this is supposed to be the icon, why would it be put together by someone else, right? But we actually have definite proof about it. As Tom Nook points out here, u/10:20 AM discovered that some embers are in different places or are completely removed. For example, in the old art there's an ember on the top right that is missing in the new art. Nintendo wouldn't do this much editing. And here we have 10:20 AM, the person Tom Nook mentioned. My Chronically Online ass decided to take a little closer look into the icon key art by Tom Nook and realized that the key art is more than just brightened. There's embers in different, I imagine they mean locations, in the top left hand corner, extra rock details on the bottom left hand corner, some rock details removed from the sides. Pretty cool. So let's watch this video comparison right here. So this is the old one, this is the new one. The brighter one is the new one. As you can see right here, this ember is completely gone. So yeah, they're pointing it out too. Right here, these rock details are changed. So this rock details are not there anymore. They removed that. And this ember is gone completely. At the bottom as well, they point out like some details are added. Wait, let me replay this. Some details are added here that were not there before. You see right there. So this isn't just that someone took a brightness slider and just upped the brightness and saturation a little bit. In fact, they're not pointing this out right now, but if you see Hornet's cloak actually reflects more of that orange lighting. It has a lot of that orange hue. This is not just like someone upping the brightness saturation right there. Like, the shading here is completely different. And I think just at the first glance, it looks a lot better, a lot cleaner. And the reason Team Cherry moved the logo up is because this is supposed to be the icon art for Switch 2. Anyway, now that we have established that this is in fact new, because this whole rock is literally gone, Nintendo wouldn't do that. Let's continue on with Tom Nook's post. This is good news as this is one of the final steps before submitting the game to Nintendo per this source. Now this source right here is a complete publishing guide by Nintendo. It lays out like step-by-step process. If you look at the last page of this, they have this timeline from registered as a publisher all the way to release. I'll link these sources in the description so you can go and have a full read yourself. And lastly, the 4 images are the proof that this is the game icon. So you see this Hollow Knight icon right here. This is the same icon that is used in the store, which now SILKSONG has the updated one, which this is the first source we opened, which is right here. And it's not just Hollow Knight, they also pointed it out with another game, which is Super Mario Party. The Super Mario Party icon that's found on this website is also the same icon as it is on the Nintendo Switch page, like the actual Switch title screen. So that basically establishes that this new brightened art right here is the Switch 2 icon, and it is considerably different than the original one, as we have established here, because there's rocks formations that are changed and embers that are in different places. And of course, new lighting on Hornet's cloak. Again, if you want a more coherent look at all of this, all the sources are linked in the description. Go check it out for yourself. As always, a huge shout out to r/SILKSONG in general, but definitely to 10:20 AM and Tom Nook for finding these crazy things. I did ask him how they found the stuff, and their answer was that they're insane. So hopefully that serves as a decent explanation to you guys. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon with a new video. Alright, Primacon signing out.